It's been so long since I've gone live. I didn't realize I could go live in portrait setting. This is pretty cool. It is the 10-year anniversary of Sugarfreedom, the Sugarfreedom channel, and also I published Keep the Change 10 years ago. This is the second edition. This book, it is available on Amazon, but it is the description of the physical fitness program that I used in order to transform my body. It is based on Turbulence Training by Craig Ballantyne, and still grateful to be able to do his program. I was working with a client for up until about 4 weeks ago that she was just checking back in. She had trained with me back when I had my studio 10 years ago, up until 2017. And she just came in and we would meet once a week, and I would just reteach her the techniques of doing the non-competing supersets and doing that weightlifting, and then doing a little bit of high intensity interval training, and then of course dropping sugar to manage appetite. Here's the trophy. The Trainer of the Year trophy back in 2013. Those were exciting times, and I am still using the same techniques today. A lot of people are lifting weights, good for them, and doing high intensity interval training, doing intermittent fasting. So many of these things are now part of just everybody's everyday lives. Many people, certainly they know about dropping sugar or even keto or carnivore, depending on what level of carbohydrate restriction you want to do. And more people are in the gym and more people are lifting weight. But I really think now, if there was just one thing that is the most important thing about combining all of these, lowering sugar, lifting weights, doing intervals, it is to increase insulin sensitivity. We talk about the new drugs that people are using, the injectables. They are very effective, but the effect is very similar to what you can get with a program of weightlifting, carbohydrate restriction. There's good evidence that the apple cider vinegar and lemon juice does work to help manage insulin sensitivity and also to delay gastric emptying. If you happen to dig into the research on some of these semaglutide and Ozempic and some of these drugs that are really helping people, if you dig into the research on why they work, you'll see that it's very similar to some of the effects that you get from this really consistent program of exercise and proper nutrition. But you have to have the willingness to do it. You have to have this intense drive. I am a singer and a dancer and still an actor. And so if my body isn't working and if my brain isn't sharp and if I don't have strength and stamina, I can't memorize lines. I certainly can't do the shuffle dancing that I love to do so much, or the electro swing dancing. I can't do the things that I love. And then the other thing is with me, if I start eating sugar, I can't stop. If I start drinking Chardonnay, I can't stop. And so I have to find other ways of having fun in my life. And dancing is so much fun. Making YouTube videos is so much fun. TikTok videos too. And continuing to sing. I just did my one-woman show about Catherine Hayes and about Tuolumne County and the famous singers that came there during the gold rush. And I got to dress up in the fancy ball gown and sing in these beautiful acoustics. And none of that would have been possible if I was still overeating, overdrinking, overthinking, and overstressing. So it really has been dropping sugar, lifting weight, and yes, dropping sugar for me all the way to the point where I'd gone to an animal-based diet and was carnivore, and really still am. However, I still have that tablespoon of lemon juice, the tablespoon of Bragg's apple cider vinegar, and then I also will eat fruits and vegetables that we grow here on our property. So we just had our nectarines had come in. I had a little, the dogs had a little, the chickens had some. I even gave some to a raven that was flying by. But that's the idea. If I am eating fruits or vegetables, they are literally grown right here on our property here in California, and it makes all the difference in the world. So I just want to leave you with that idea, that one idea is that improve your insulin sensitivity to the point where all of the feel-good hormones in your brain are working. Improving insulin sensitivity, I believe, can help to manage appetite, help manage body composition. It's just so many good things. I think of too much insulin in the body as like static on the line, so you can't really hear what's going on. It blocks out all of the things that you want to respond to. Keep that insulin sensitivity and keep on dancing and singing and doing the things that you love. Happy 10th anniversary. Oh, and as I like to say, Sugarfreedom is never needing to buy a new dress. I think this dress is from 2010 and I'm going to keep on wearing it.